Welcome back again to another video. So like I promised, I made a video earlier about scholarship in Saudi Arabia, how to study 100% free tuition with monthly stipends and all those benefits. I mentioned courses that is eligible, I mentioned the minimum requirements, I mentioned names of schools, list of schools that is actually offering this scholarship, your chances of getting it and everything. So I'll put in a link in my description box. I'll just title it Saudi Arabia, so just click the link in my description box, and every video regarding or concerning Saudi Arabia, make sure to check them out. So now today I'm talking about benefits / advantages of studying in Saudi Arabia, like I promised in that video. So after this one, my next video will be like disadvantages or things to expect as a student studying in Saudi Arabia, as your immigration content creator. My own is to bring the good, the bad, and the ugly. Then you outweigh all the things I've talked about, and then you try to choose if it's something you're gonna go with or not. Anyways, let's dive right into it. So the first benefit on my list is you study in 100% English. As you all know, Saudi Arabia is actually an Islamic country, right? And their official language is Arabic, but then in urban areas they speak 100% English. Not just English, they speak very fluent English. And in your universities, they have teachers, they recruit teachers from all over the world, teachers from UK, Ireland, Canada, like standard teachers from all over the world. And then if this might interest you, right, if you check top ranked university, top 100 ranked universities, you'll notice most universities in Saudi Arabia is actually ranked is actually part of the first 100 university. And there's this one, is it University of, I can't remember, that made it to this thing. So studying in Saudi Arabia is like you studying in global university. Some of you people's university in UK did not even make it to top 100. Yeah, some of you guys university, but then Saudi Arabia actually make it up to, because they invest so much in their education, they recruit the best teacher, they use the best teaching, they make use of a lot of technologies and all of that. So another one on my list is Saudi Arabia is actually in the Middle East. It's actually a Gulf country, and all these Gulf countries, they're always talking about money, right? So Saudi Arabia is actually located in the Gulf country, and their main economy is oil exports, right? So any country that actually deals with oil exports, you know what that is. So another benefit you might want to know about studying in Saudi Arabia is it is located between the Asia, African, and Europe. So somehow you can try to like interlink this thing between Asia. So another one is Saudi Arabia, their currency is actually called Saudi Riyal, short form SAL. So one Saudi Arabia, sorry guys, one Saudi Riyal in Naira is 110.63 Naira, whereas one Saudi Riyal in dollars is $0.27. Then another benefit that you would like to enjoy about studying in Saudi Arabia is their cheap visa fee. Guys, Saudi Arabia visa fee is like 300 Naira, and that's like how much? That's 300 times 110. That's almost like 33,000 Naira. Convert it in this thing. So their visa fee is like, I've not checked for students, but their visa fee is extremely cheap, very cheap compared to other countries that will be spending almost 300k for visa fee. The other one on my list is cheap visa requirement. Guys, this is one of those countries that they have extremely cheap visa requirement. This one do not tell you to go and bring the head of your grandfather. Do not tell you to go and bring all your family people to come and do attestation for you. Their visa requirement is just normal basic student documents, admission letter, this one and everything. The another one is cheap proof of fund. Guys, you know that proof of fund is one of those things that is actually a limitation to studying outside the country. Imagine how people pay like $1,000 just to pay for proof of fund for UK visa application, and in Saudi Arabia you don't even need this proof of fund. Just keep your money to yourself. That's because most times you're eligible to 100% free tuition or partial tuition, or even you don't even get tuition. Like let's say your village people is following you, studying there is actually very cheap, so that way you have very less proof of fund to actually show. So another one on my list is free tuition. Like I've told you, you're eligible to 100% free tuition. I'm gonna watch that video when I talk about the this thing, the scholarship. I've explained other benefits you actually get to enjoy to study in Saudi Arabia. So another thing is free monthly allowance. I said it in that video. Another one is top universities in global ranking. I said it earlier. Then another one is less dislike for black. I used to tell people that if you're moving to UK, countries like UK, just because you feel like they speak English and it's easy to adapt easily, my dear, you are lying to yourself, because the British, they dislike the black more than every other country. So in Saudi Arabia, they kind of have maybe kind of less case of dislike for blacks than even your British. I say this all the time. Don't move to UK because they speak English. Don't move to UK thinking that it's easy for you to mix with them. That's a lie. So another one on my list, and the most important of one of the most important, is work after study. When there is a work after study in Saudi Arabia, you don't even need work permit like other countries that even their postgraduate work permit, you'll be paying almost £2,000. In Saudi Arabia, you don't need it. Once you're done with your studies like this, enter the labor market, look for an employer to sponsor you, and you change your study visa to work visa, and that is it. So this one is somewhat similar to Poland. In Poland as well, you don't need work permits or postgraduate work permits to work. When you are done with your study, just enter the job market, and that's it. Then another thing you might want to know is job opportunities. Guys, like I've told you, this country is like an oil producing country, country, and they have a lot of job opportunities, like from the way Saudi Arabia, it is not really a destination country for foreigners, because people used to feel like, oh, they are this, they are that, they are clinical. So it is not really a job destination country for Africans yet. So before they will can't say this is so, there are a lot of job opportunities, and that's why even if they're actually giving free scholarship, make sure to choose a course that is actually aligned with the economy of the district. Check their job prospects, and you don't just choose any other course, so that when you finish, you can get an employer to actually sponsor you. Then another one is access to free medical care. I said it too in that scholarship one. Once you got your scholarship, even as a student, you have access to free medical care. Unlike some countries that you pay high HSO charge of how much per year, this one you have access to free medical care. And I'm sure that you know that Saudi Arabia has one of the top medical facilities in the world. I'm sure you know that, right? Another one is peaceful countries. Yeah, I want to talk about one of the peaceful countries, like low crime country that you can. In fact, I actually used to tell people, when you're actually outside, don't work at night. But in Saudi Arabia, work at night and do like this. Saudi Arabia is one of the peaceful countries, one of the safest country ever, that when you sleep, you can sleep with your two eyes. Safer than our favorite headquarter UK. Yeah, Saudi Arabia is very, very safe, and that's because they have a very strict rules when it comes to crime. Before you commit crime in Saudi Arabia, you will think it 100 times that it's only a village. Even when village people is following, village people will even tell you that no, don't do this. So they are very, very strict with their rules, with their crime. So it is very, very safe, and you all know that they actually value their women a lot. So all this crime against women and everything, it is the least. It is the least. So it is one of the safest countries you can ever be, and one of the peaceful countries you can ever be. So another one is Gulf country experience. Like I explained in my Qatar video, right? If you are planning to work in one of these top countries, Australia, New Zealand, USA, even UK, you having a Gulf experience in your CV or Gulf study in your CV actually boosts your CV, right? Yeah, it actually boosts your CV, because you feel like, okay, you left Africa, you study in a Middle East, maybe as a doctor, as an engineer and everything. It's really actually used to boost CV. It gives you like an actual real experience. Yeah, because they actually respect Gulf countries. Yeah, respect Gulf countries. Then another one on my list is advanced technology. Like I've explained, Saudi Arabia have a lot of advanced technology. Even when you go to universities, when you get to the hospitals, when you go for this thing, they have a lot of advanced technologies. Surprisingly, they have money now. What do you expect? So the next one is study and work. Yeah, you can actually study and work, but I'm not sure this one is according to work permit. I don't know. I've been unable to confirm this. I don't know if I will call the embassy, but according to my website, you can do your normal student work, maybe YouTube, maybe blogging, maybe freelancing. I'll keep making a video on that, but just know that you can work as a student, but I'm not sure if you can do many jobs as a student. So maybe depending on your school, the schools I've mentioned, you can ask them, you can discuss with them if there's need for you to stop. But really, if you ask me, what's the need to study and work when you're on scholarship? They're giving you monthly stipend, they're giving you food, they're giving you this one. What exactly do you want to work and study again for? Okay. Then the next on my list is I've talked about job opportunities. Like, there are a lot of job opportunities, and like I said, Saudi Arabia is located between Africa, Asian, and Europe. So because of that, it makes it like a center of business for multinational companies. So companies are actually going to Saudi Arabia, especially because of their oil reserve. You all know what is going on right now because I think Russia used to be the most powerful country that supplies oil, but now because of the water and everything, so Saudi Arabia is like the next decision. So many companies are actually moving there. So in that view, they actually create, of course, more job opportunities for people. So there's always a job opportunity. So the next one, this is minimum wage. I'll type it on the screen. I didn't check it. The minimum wages, I'll type it on the screen. So another thing on this is high earnings. Yeah, guys, that's something. I've made a video about countries that Nigerians can actually migrate to and also very well. Guys, if you have hand this thing, you're working on this thing, you earn very well, very comfortably well in Saudi Arabia. Like, you will work, earn, and save money even better than person where they UK. Do you know why? Another thing to notice, Saudi Arabia is a no tax country. You don't pay tax on your money. Once you collect your salary is for you and you alone. No sharing with anybody, no tax. The only tax you might pay is VAT, and maybe like when you go and eat, what is VAT they used to charge us in Nigeria? I think their VAT is 15%. And this another thing is they don't charge their corporate companies for tax. But then if you're an international company, they come to establish, they charge you like, I think 15% also. I can't remember. I have one video that is coming up on that here. But for personal earning, they don't charge you tax. So you earn your money yourself, your this thing. Nobody's any your tax. So that's why I recommend Saudi Arabia, and that's why I recommended Qatar as well, because these countries that they don't have tax, it's easy for you to go there to start a life and save enough, and the standard of living is very, very sweet. That's another thing. Cost of living is very cheap to affordable, extremely affordable. And like I told you, they actually pay very well. It's a oil company, right? I think they even pay more than Saudi Arabia. I've not really, maybe I'll do a comparison video here. They actually pay very well. So if your fear is, they don't pay well in Saudi Arabia and everything, if you get the most Nigerian doctors, like some of my friends that are even doctors, I told them, guy, forget UK plab, because they are expensive and everything. I don't say you should not do it though, but for now, forget it. Forget USMLE. That exam is expensive and it's not something you can afford now. Start your life in Saudi Arabia. Some will be like, Saudi Arabia, I can't go to Saudi Arabia. You can't go to Saudi Arabia, but you can stay in Nigeria. Stay there. You can't go to Saudi Arabia. You can't afford UK exam. You can't afford USMLE. So which one do you want to do? So if you want to know there are a lot of Nigerian doctors, Nigerian professionals, that's Nigerian consultants, even your lecturers in school in Nigeria, you find them in Saudi Arabia. So Saudi Arabia is another country to actually start a life and start working and start earning. They respect workers a lot, and I think they have more of employment. What's it called? Employees. That employment guide or this thing. Nobody can fire you anyhow in Saudi Arabia. I don't really know about Qatar. Yeah, Qatar, they can fire you. In Saudi Arabia, nobody can actually fire you anyhow. In fact, when you sign a 2-year contract and you want to leave before 2 years, there's actually a penalty for that. That's for you to know that before you sign any this thing, you have to be sure. So nobody can fire you anyhow in Qatar, in Saudi Arabia. So once they say 2 years, so you are working with them, your 2 years will be complete. Right? Nobody, you will know that yes, you don't get this job first. Nobody has right to fire you. So it's only when you say you are not doing again, because of course the employer will spend money trying to convert your student visa to work visa and all of that. So the penalty could be maybe they will and everything like that. So nobody has right to fire you in Saudi Arabia, and they actually pay very well. And another sweet thing I actually like about working in Saudi Arabia, I've said it in my video when I talk about countries Nigerian can also is free accommodation. Most of their work, I don't know why, and that's why I say it is really a country of destination to consider, because there are not a lot of, though we have more of Indians, Bangladesh, and everything there. But for now, they're not more of like Africans there. So the small ones that they have, they are trying to like give them small preference, like give them preference, like okay, to make people come into their country. Yeah, to make people come into it. So most jobs you get in Saudi Arabia, they used to come with accommodation. Yeah, and I'm not talking about all this accommodation that will be 1 million euro. So depending on your degree, depending on your level, depending on your experience, depending on so many things, you can eligible to accommodation. So when you're collecting your salary, you're not paying tax, you're not paying accommodation, you're not paying electricity bill, you're not paying utility bill, you're not paying clinical. What else are you looking for again in this life? So you can just use that to save up for your license exam to another country or this. And I've heard stories of people that actually moved to Saudi Arabia to actually start the life, and they don't want to go back again. And that was something similar that happened to me when I came back to Nigeria. I felt like in a few years time I'll go. Now I've been here now for almost 4 years. I don't feel like going again. So sometimes the way you see things from outside might not be the way you see it inside. That's why I tell people, try it first. When you get there, if you don't like it, you're free to leave. Don't just sit down inside your house and start imagining, Saudi Arabia, Saudi Arabia, is your country better? Your current situation, is it better? So if it's not better, go there and try it. If you don't like it, come back. So then another one on my list is INE, standard of living. I've talked about that, minimum wage, tax-free country. And so guys, in my next video I'll be talking about disadvantages of actually working in Saudi Arabia. So guys, make sure to stay subscribed, and I hope with this viewpoint of mine I've been able to like maybe like motivate you more, or and I don't know, like my own is just for you to guys to just choose the best and the best of everything. So guys, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching guys, and bye.